I'm back. Trying to smoke this cigarette, it ain't working. Oh, I love the Lord. I ain't perfect, but I love the Lord. I love the Lord with all my heart and soul. And Lord, God don't want us to be evil. God don't want us to be ugly to people. He don't want us to be like that. You know, he doesn't. He don't want us to be ugly to people. Even if they're ugly to you, you don't be ugly to them. And he doesn't, and he knows your heart. If you have to cut people off, family, friends, whoever, he knows your heart. He knows your heart, you know. And sometimes you have to do what you got to do, even if you don't want to, even if it's the hardest thing in life. You have to do it, you know. And it just be hard sometimes, you know. So hard. But you got to do what you got to do. You know, and I just love the Lord, you know. I love the Lord, and sometimes I don't make him, things that I do is not pleasing to him. It isn't. Because he'll think you're confusing sometimes. Like, okay, you come to church, you praising the Lord, you're you know, this and that at church, singing in the choir, but you go home and cuss at your grandkids and, you know, fight with them and stuff like that. Like, not physically, y'all, so don't get it twisted. Just fighting verbally with them, arguing and cussing. Can't do that with kids. I know sometimes, like, it be hard not to, and I try to just, that's why I sent them to the park so I could just be alone, because I have to realize I'm hurting them. Not only them, but I'm hurting myself too, physically, my health-wise. And, you know, you can mess a child up if you're always constantly yelling at them, you know. Like, my grandkids are big, they're not little, so I don't whoop them. You know, they're too big. You might say, no, they're not. Yes, they are. I'm not gonna sit and take a belt to a big old 13-year-old and a big old 12-year-old. I ain't doing that. I might fall dead, you know. Like, I can't do that. And you might say, well, you yell at them, you can fall dead doing that. Yeah, you're right. But I'm not about to be fighting them. I never done that with my own kids, let alone I don't do my grandbabies like that, you know. No, I'm just not doing that. But they make me feel like sometimes I just want to, you know, but I know I can't, because these are kids. These are children. They didn't ask to be here. And they stress me out too so much. You see look at me. Look at my eyes. Look at me. I don't feel well. You know, because I get headaches and stuff, and, you know, my back hurts, my stomach hurts from being stressed. You know, that stuff can kill you. You know, I just don't have time for it. I just want to live my life. You know, I want to be kind to people. I don't care how they act. I just want to be kind to people, and that's just that. You know, I'm tired. That's the smoke from the instant, y'all see. I'm just tired. I am. I'm tired of being like I used to be, like, just so evil and, you know, don't want to be bothered with people, don't want to have friends, you know. But at the same time, you really can't trust everybody either. Who can you trust in this world? Nobody. But there is people out there that are generally good people. And you just can't. And I'm saying you, not talking to you guys. I'm just saying in general, generally speaking, you just can't be treating people ugly. Because it's going to come back and slap you in your face. Trust me, real hard. Real hard. You know, and real hard, you know. So I just thank God that, you know, I'm trying to see things differently and do things differently, because it's nobody but him, you know. Nobody but him. And I think that's why I'm alone. That's why I'm alone. You know, everything that happens, in this life. It happens for a reason, you know. It happens for a reason. And we have to understand it. A lot of people think when things happen to them, how can I say this? Like, they feel like they don't deserve it. They feel like they didn't do anything to deserve it. They feel like they always saying, why me? Like, I do this right, I do that right. Oh my God, I just dropped my scarf. Hold on, y'all. You know, like, this, it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to realize that a lot of things that happen in your life is you have to take blame for it. Like, you can't blame other people for your mistakes. You can't blame other people for your wrongdoings. You just can't do that. And that used to be me, you know. And God's still working on me, you know. And you just can't be like that, you know. I know I cannot be like that. And I think that's another reason why things that I want for myself, like a relationship being one, I think that's why I haven't been blessed in that area yet. Because God sees there's a lot of things that I need to work on still before He sent anybody my way. Okay? So a lot of things He need to work on me, that I need to work on. He need to work on me before He bless me with anybody. You know, maybe that's it. I'm not even gonna say maybe. I believe, I know it is. My life is not right. It's not 100% right. It isn't. It's not. And then you can't blame nobody. You just can't blame nobody. You can't. For your wrongdoings. You have to take responsibility for your own actions, wrongdoings, whatever you want to call it. You have to take full responsibility. Okay? You do. That's just the bottom line. And you can't blame God for nothing, because He's not the one to blame. He's not. He's not the one to blame. He's the one that bless. He's the one that blesses you. Not the one that you need to be blaming for anything. He's the one that blesses. So don't blame Him, because He's not the one to put in blame. He's the one that blesses. Okay? And so people always want to blame stuff on God. I ain't never been that person. I ain't never been that person, okay? I ain't never been that person. I don't blame God for nothing. I don't blame God for nothing. When people pass away, die, and stuff like that, a lot of people blame God. No, okay? No. God is not the one that you blame for anything that happens in your life that goes wrong, okay? You can't blame Him for stuff that goes wrong in your life. You just cannot do that. But people do it. And I can say that for sure. I ain't never been that person, okay? All right. I'm just saying that. I love God with all my heart and soul. And I need to do better. Again. And I'm not saying I hate when people say this, that they're not perfect. We know that. You don't have to keep saying it. Okay? We know we ain't perfect. You don't have to always say that. We get it. It's what you need what you need to know, and what you need to understand, what you need to do. Because ain't nobody gonna ever be perfect, okay? Never. So let's just get that right there cleared up. Nobody's ever gonna be perfect about nothing, okay? Because we not perfect people, so we're never gonna be perfect, okay? Never. But we could be right. We could be damn near close. But we never reach that perfect mark. Never. Only God is the perfect one. He's the only one. God never fails. God never does anything wrong. He is perfect, and we would never match that. We can never match that. But we can always do right. We can live right. We can treat people right. And we can live our lives, like I say, right. And to always do the right thing. Yes, I know that it could be a challenge. I know that. That's why I say we're not perfect. That's where that kicks in. We're not perfect because we can't. And sometimes when we try to do right, sometimes it, you know, things happen to where, you know, but we need to know what we need to do. And that's just period, point blank, get it right. Period. Okay? Get it right. Get it right. Okay? Get it right. That's what you know you can do. And that you should do. Just make it right. We know we're not going to live forever. Death is upon all of us. All of us. Okay? We're not. So that's something we all, for sure, got in common. His death is upon us. So just, that's why you should treat people right. Like, stop killing people, taking people, innocent people's lives, or taking somebody's life that might have done you wrong. Stop. Please. It's enough is enough. But is it ever going to stop? No. It's sad. It's never going to stop. It is never freaking going to stop. How about that? And I think that's another reason why I personally, I want to have friends. Oh, I want to have friends. Not too many, but I want to have a few friends, you know? But I'm scared. Like, I can't. It's like I have a trust issue because I done been strung. How you say it? People done strung me along, like just stringing me along, thinking they my friends, but they talking about me. They plotting on me, plotting things, you know, hurt me. Not necessarily physically, but like emotionally, mentally, you know, like just anything. Physically too. It'll be out there. If you think they're your friends, they have to get you. And they laughing at you, coming, not at you. They're laughing with you and at you, behind your back. Ain't nothing but the devil. I'm just like over it. Like that's why I wrote solo dolo, because I'm scared, you know? Like, who can you trust? Like, who? God, for sure. But I'm talking about on this earth. Like, who can you trust? It's hard. It's really hard. But I don't know. And again, I know why. God knows your heart. He knows your every thought. He knows what you want. He knows what you need. He ain't gonna give you nothing unless you get it right. He ain't gonna give you nothing. Better get it right. Better get it right. And I'm generally speaking this, because I'm including myself. This, you know, look at me. I'm gonna move my table over there so I can talk a little bit more louder. But I don't want to disturb my neighbors at all. Just relax. I'm gonna just start letting the kids go to the park during the summer vacation. Let them go to church anywhere they want to take them. They can go. Bye. I'm about to let them go to the park every single day. They going to the park. And I'm gonna have my time on my porch to myself. I put me a grill on, a steak on the grill, some corn in the car, some kebabs with the veggies on there, and the pieces of shrimp, and have me an own little cookout for myself. Right here. I'm gonna do that next month, because that's when they start their vacation. That's what I'm getting ready to do. Like, I just gotta text y'all, so I'm finna go. I love y'all. You know I'm gonna be coming back talking to y'all, but my grandkid's about to come in a little bit, and I need her to do some rearranging for me real quick. But after that, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna let them go to church. I was gonna go tonight with them, but I'm gonna sit on my porch. I'm gonna sit on my porch and chill while they at church. And I think that's when I'm gonna have my drink. I don't want to drink right now. I'm gonna drink later when they go to church. I don't want to be getting tipsy while they here, because that's when they be taking full advantage of me. They do. Grandma tipsy, y'all. Let's go in there and raid the fridge. Let's go in there and raid the snacks. And they know I'm gonna let them do it. They eat, they have snacks, but when I'm drunk, it bumps it up. You know, it kicks it up. You know, the kindness, the niceness, what do you want to call it? I get really nice. Too nice. Let me say this for later. Let's put this out. But yeah, so I love the Lord, love myself. Took me a long time to get to this point too, to love myself. For a long time, I did not. Trust me. But we'll talk about that later on tonight. I'll come back on my porch. As soon as they leave to go to their program, that's when I'm gonna sit out here. I'm ready to set it up, so when they leave, I can come outside, play my little music, and have my little drink. But, yeah, the birds. Y'all, I got a story time I'm gonna tell y'all later. It's gonna be, it ain't funny, but it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all later on. I don't want to get into it right now. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, so crazy. But, my hair, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna change my hair. I like it, but I don't. I like it, but I don't. Okay. I feel like I hear my grandkids coming. Alright, y'all. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, share, thumbs up. Smash that post notification button, because I've been needing somebody to talk to. You feel me? Y'all all I got right now. I mean, y'all ain't all I got, but I really don't have people in my life that I can just go into. So I'm like, y'all all I got. Y'all. Where they at? Right there. Just hold on a second, y'all. I'll be back. All right.